Good day, YouTube. This is Jay Money with Falling Forward Financial. I had somebody leave this, subscriber leave this in the comments yesterday, and I had heard about it once or twice here today again, and thought I should look into it and do a video on it. But this is a pretty interesting play. It's an infrastructure and EV play. It's Niobium Metals Incorporated, and as you can see, trades here over the counter. Currently at 80 cents. You can see what it's kind of done here over the last month. Trading kind of flat, took a dip here on the 25th down to 69.70 cents and back up. So it looks like it might be kind of a volatile one at times, but if you see the potential in this and in them for the long run, you should be able to do okay with these if you hold them for the long term. I wouldn't suggest trading this one, as you can see, it does trade over the counter, so you won't be able to get this on Robinhood. You'd have to go with Fidelity or TD Ameritrade, and those are always the two platforms that I recommend trying first. And so if you don't know what this one is, it acquires, explores for, and evaluates mineral properties in Canada, explores for niobium and tantalum deposits. The company's principal asset is 100% interest in the James Bay niobium property that covers an area of 2,534 hectares located in the province of Ontario. The company was formerly known as MDN Incorporated, changed its name to Niobium Metals in September of 2016, and based in Canada, been around since 1954. Had quite a few Canadian metal plays here lately, and just trying to bring all these to your attention, get ready for the infrastructure and EV plays. This kind of goes over a little bit more about what niobium is. It is also known as a columbium, is a chemical element with the symbol NB and atomic number 41. Niobium is light gray crystalline and ductile transition metal. Pure niobium has a Mohs hardness rating similar to that of pure titanium, and it has the similar ductility to iron. Niobium oxidizes in the Earth's atmosphere very slowly, hence its application in jewelry as a hypoallergenic alternative to nickel. Niobium is often found in the minerals pyrochlore and columbrite, hence the former name columbium. And feel free to pause and go over the rest there for yourself. So it's discovered in 1801, so it's been around for quite a while. Also known as columbium, is a chemical element with the symbol Nb, formerly Cb, and atomic number 41. Niobium is a light gray crystalline and ductile transitional metal. Pure niobium has a Mohs hardness. Basically the same information is over there. But if you'd like to go to Wikipedia, you can look it up there. That's from Wikipedia. With the potential infrastructure boom that we've been hearing about lately, niobium has become a critical mineral. With EV metal, which we talk about numerous times, and I'll probably always talk about it, as it's a good play to get in on the ground floor, if you will, before all the EVs hit the market. Last I heard, new car sales, only 10 to 15% of new car sales are EVs, so I look at that as a ground floor opportunity. With EV metal demand showing no signs of slowing, the need for high quality minerals such as lithium, which I've talked about numerous times, cobalt, I've talked about silver, graphite, and nickel I've talked about will only increase. It's why companies such as Niobium, Albemarle I've talked about, Hecla Mining I have not talked about, might have to make a video on that one, Galaxy Resources Limited, don't think I've talked about that one. And SQM, I just talked about in the last week or two. The world is also seeing bigger demand for niobium. For one, with niobium enhancing the strength, toughness, and formability of steel, it could see bigger demand with President Biden's infrastructure plans. In fact, many of the country's roads, bridges, airports, dams, levees, and water systems are aging and in poor and mediocre condition, and they're in need of major federal investment to keep from getting worse and to withstand the harsh effects of a changing climate, according to the American Society of Civil Engineers, as reported by NPR. And as you can see, you can find this article here on Bay Street. But this goes over to help meet the demand. Niobium metals may be able to help. Just announced the beginning of a series of hydrometallurgical process testing for the production of battery-grade niobium at its James Bay Niobium project located in Moose Cree First Nation traditional territory, 42 kilometers south of Moomoo, Ontario. And I know there's people on the channel listening from Canada, so if you're near any one of these or in Ontario, go ahead and list that in the comments as well. That'd be interesting to know. Current EV technology is unable to compete with the performance, reliability, and refueling times associated with internal combustion, or they call them ICE. And niobium-based technologies, that is no longer the case. Niobium-based batteries will charge cleaner, safer, and faster than ICE vehicles. I'm delighted to be part of the green revolution and projects that are the seed of change, commented company Chairman Serge Savard. And I would suggest pausing the video and reading over there the rest there for yourself, as it has quite a bit of information. Kind of goes over Albemarle, Hecla, Galaxy, or you can go right to the source on Bay Street. Again, this kind of goes over Niobium metals. It's a leader in environmental sustainability, governance, and indigenous inclusion, supporting the development of smart mines and low-carbon consumption and responsible water and wildlife management practices. Critical to our success will be the consent and full participation of indigenous communities, territories where we operate. The company holds a 100% interest in James Bay Niobium project located 45 kilometers south of Moomoo in the James Bay lowlands in Ontario. Niobium also holds 72.5% interest in Crevier Niobium and Tantalum project located in Quebec, and 47% direct participation in mineral titles situated in Quebec under a joint venture Soquium. And so, very interesting product. Initiates test works for the production of battery-grade niobium. This is just dated here on the 6th. Company is pleased to announce the beginning of a series of hydrometallurgical process testing for the production of battery-grade niobium at its James Bay Niobium project located in Moose Cree First National Traditional. And we already went over some of this information, so if you'd like to pause and go over that there for yourself. But it has some more information, charge rate, increased battery safety, long life, 10 plus, over 10,000 charge cycles, and improved EV performance. So it could be another very good product to get into here in regards to the run that EV is soon going to experience. I think by 2030, California is totally going to be electric vehicles, and the sales and everything are just going to continue to increase year after year up until 2030 and probably beyond. So, stocks in play: Niobay Metals Incorporated. Again, this is dated here on the 6th. And again, it looks like some of the same information, so if you'd like to pause and go over that. Again, this is on Yahoo Finance, for those of you that like Yahoo Finance. But that's pretty much it on that article. And I couldn't even find this one. I was kind of upset almost. I couldn't even find it on Reddit or StockTwit, so don't know what's up with that, but I'm going to continue to do some more research on this one, and you again can see what it's done here over the last month. So basically took a dip, and you could have bought in and almost traded kind of flat besides that dip, but I'm going to look into purchasing some of this before it takes off. I mean, I can see the potential behind this one. It's an EV play, infrastructure. They are talking about June or July, the infrastructure plan, but the EVs, I mean, they're not going to stop. That's just going to increase. So like I said, I look at this one as a ground floor opportunity here at the 80 cents. So, but again, I don't give tax, legal, or trading advice. You'd have to do your own due diligence on that one and research it for yourself. But again, if just bringing some good plays your way, and if you haven't smashed that like button yet, go ahead and hit that for me, as well as subscribing. That would really help out the channel and get the videos out to more people. And if there's any other lithium, any other metals play you want me to cover, I'd be happy to take a look at those as well. I have several lithium videos in the library. Go ahead and look at the playlist under lithium. Some of them are even under penny stock. So again, this is Jay Money, following Forward Financial. Happy trading, happy investing, stay green. Cheers.